So I'm sitting here with Marius Schoeman a week after the third Marius Schoeman Sports Festival that was held at Paarl Gymnasium. Both of us old boys from the same school. I matriculated a couple of 100 years before Marius. But Marius, what a successful tournament. Tell me more about it. Where did it all start?
Yes, it was definitely very successful, and and thank you for having me. It started off with Jean Stemmet, the head of marketing at Paarl Gym, who gave me a call, and I wanted to actually, as an honor of me being, I think, one of the first sevens players from Paarl Gym, international sevens players, name a tournament after me. At first it was a bit embarrassing, I must say, and I had to think about that. But after a bit of collaboration and telling Jean which outcomes I wanted, got this thing started, and from there just bigger and bigger every year. You know, this year we had 72 teams.
Wow!
From 50 different schools, and that's just in the sevens side of it. You know, so. We introduced Fast 5 Hockey and Netball this year, and we had just about 1,500 kids playing. So what a great event! All the parents there and friends. So it's a great festive atmosphere.
Well, I got involved last year as a photographer, and it was a real honor and a privilege to photograph it. But the one thing that stood out for me, and I saw it again this year, is that the parents walk around with big smiles on their faces. I think, although the kids play seriously competitive hockey, netball and rugby, you can see the enjoyment. You know, how do you bring that factor? I know sevens is always known for tough competition on the field and then great memories and friendship off the field. So I think I can see it at the Marius Schoeman Sports Festival.
I think if you look at an event like the Cape Town Sevens, it's a family event. You know, it's family friendly, and we want to create the same atmosphere. You know. There's something to do for everyone. It's safe for the kids to come. The family, there's a beer tent. There's nice food stalls, himpies, the restaurants, awesome catering for everyone's needs. As I said, we introduced hockey and netball this year, so it's not just the boy who's going to play rugby. Maybe the sister will play netball, or one of them will play hockey. So we're catering for the whole family, you know. And the one big thing for me, outcome is opportunity. I think it's a great opportunity, and I think not just the players but the parents, they want opportunities for their children. You know, so it was nice. It was a nice festive day, and from here on we will just grow it.
Now, speaking of opportunity, I mean, I was there during the live draw, and I saw that you have a team that's sponsored by AMDEC, the AMDEC Development, or I don't know what the team was called, the AMDEC
Blitz.
Team, AMDEC Blitz. But you know, it's not just getting a few boys together and making a few training sessions and getting them ready for the tournament. They actually came out, and I think Yuriko mentioned when they did the kit presentation that these guys are here to compete and play. I mean, they played some of the best teams in the tournament.
Definitely, a big thing for us is the development side of sport. So I think when we started, we always wanted to get a charitable organisation involved, and we partnered with Be the Difference Foundation, Grantham Adams and Abrams, and then we've got Sticky Sandile, who's coaching there. We've got Craig Barry, who's still a professional player, who's also giving his time, and that's what you want, you know. They look after 400 kids in the communities. At the end, they're giving opportunities for these kids, and the sponsor AMDEC, we're actually sponsoring the team as well to play, and they had their training sessions, and it's obviously if you see where these kids are from, you know, what a great opportunity for them. I mentioned it earlier as well. We wanted to play in different competitions to make it fair for some of the smaller schools, but the feedback we got from the children and obviously coaches is no, they want to play in the top competition. They want to play against the Paarl Gyms, the Paarl Rus, the Boys Eye, the Uffies, because their schools or clubs where they play will always play in the second or third division. You know, so this is one competition where they actually get an opportunity to measure themselves against the best. And we saw the AMDEC Blitz team beating Paarl Rus.
Wow.
Yeah, we saw the Paarl Barbarians ending up in a draw against Boys Eye. So great, these boys, I think 2 or 3 of the MDic boys made the provincial under-17 squad.
Incredible.
So that's a massive box tick for us, you know. Was it not for the tournament, they'd have still just played in Kraaifontein or at their foundation. It'd be the difference, you know. So great opportunity, they grabbed it with both hands, and hopefully we'll see some of them, maybe 1 or 2 of them becoming a Blitzbok one day.
And the one thing that I also noticed, which I don't see at some of the other schools' tournaments, is first of all, the tournament's named after you, but you were the guys pouring the last beers every night. I mean, you on the field, you commentating, you carrying sponsors' bags. I mean, it's like you one of the slaves there. You working. It's not just your name in the tournament. And then someone like Sticky, and I saw some of the Blitzboks. You know, Miller Duplessis was hanging around all 3 days. The guys are really investing time. It's not just, I'll put my name there, I'll take a few selfies, and then I'll disappear.
Yeah, you know, that's for me a big thing, and I had this chat with James Wilson, CEO of MDic. You know, giving money, especially from corporates, that's easy. You know, giving money, getting your tax rebate or your deduction, that's easy. But giving time, you can't measure that. Yeah. And the people from MDic actually gave a lot of their time. We saw the CEO, the families, they were there on the day, all the way from Cape Town. You know, so for me, it's always nice having your name being in the front square and center, you know, in a photo, but it's not what it's about. Yeah, awesome. I believe you have to dig in and give back. Myself and Jean, especially Jean, I must give him credit much more than me. He's actually the hard work about everything. But yes, it was like in a beer tent. At some stage we were one barman, so myself and Shannon just jumped in and helped out where we can. Collectively everyone just jumps in. It also saves a lot of money because as you know, tournament's not about making money. Every cent we make goes back into and most of it goes back into paying some of the boys' school fees.
Well, that's awesome. I saw the guys handed over quite a large check at the end of the tournament to Mr. Eddie Bateman. What was that all about?
Yeah, so we committed this year. We committed giving them at least 100,000. So James Wilson from MDic gave a check of 100,000 rand to the school.
Fantastic.
That's fantastic, you know, and that's why I told you. And we all know tournaments like this is not possible without sponsors. Yeah. And MDic invests a lot, and for them it's not about the tournament. For them it's about development and giving opportunities to these boys. And I saw that when they said we'll sponsor that development team as well, the MDic Blitz side. They're doing stories about the players. They want to know where the players are from and where they're going. They're helping out post-tournament with these boys and with Be the Difference Foundation in ways that's not even published. You know, we don't know about it. So to James and Erika and Shannon and the whole MDic family, because it is a family. You know, thank you very much. And then we mustn't forget about Puma.
Yeah.
Beautiful kit. Nice, beautiful kit.
Puma, yes. Yeah.
Okay, we'll organize your jacket. I'm sure we can.
Large, definitely.
Yeah. So they're giving all the boys all the kit and the goodie bags. We had a future life recovery of player welfare, very very important. So Future Life had a tent there, free of charge. All the teams after and in between games, getting their recovery drinks, and then also Twiza with their water and cool drinks. Massively involved in the tournament, you know, and then.
So it's like semi-professional. I mean, it's not much different to when the guys are playing on the circuit.
And that was one of the things when Jean asked me, what should we do to start off the tournament? I told him there's certain things that's non-negotiable. And we want a tournament of the highest standard. We had compacts there. Jean's wife with a compact station, free of charge. We had DP there with massage facilities, free of charge. The boys booked it the same way they book it on the circuit. You know, so. No, it was massive, just the professionalism, the medical staff, all the fields. So we definitely ticked all the boxes, and we want to make sure that this is one of the tournaments in the country, in the world, with the highest standard.
Wow.
You know, and at the same time giving back. We would like to add a learner every year and pay one more in learner school fees. and obviously help out where we can, just to make the slightest change in any one of these kids' lives.
And Marius, I know your full-time job is actually to run the South African Sevens Academy, and a big part of that is actually scouting new guys. Is this a tournament? I mean, the age groups, are these the age where you can actually see talent already?
Yeah, for sure. Look at under 17. Our scouting starts at 16.
Okay.
So I believe before that there's no use, because you play prop under 10, and all of a sudden you're a wing under 13, and then you're centre under 16, and then you're a lock under 18. You know. So
and the other way around as well. You play centre and then you go into prop. My age.
For sure. You know. So. Yeah, so that's why we had one of the, especially the under 17s there, and the matrics, the grade 12 writing exams, final exams, you know. So we don't want to interfere there. So at the same time, the provincial coaches can use this tournament as a scouting platform to select their teams. Next weekend we've got the interprovincial sevens tournament. So timing is just perfect.
Perfect, well done.
And for us as well, from a national selector side, you know, it's again opportunity to see some of these boys play who didn't play Craven Week, who missed out on
maybe later developers,
including them in our national and 17 and 18 groups for next season. Okay. So yeah, great. Again, as I said, great opportunity, and where everyone benefits.
Fantastic. Oh, well done. For me, whenever I get the opportunity to work with someone like you, and I really enjoy it, the proof is in the end, I award my special Marmite to. Thank you very much, Marius.
Thanks
for the opportunity.
Thanks a lot. I have to show this to the viewers out there. That is Tace Lombard's own Marmite.
If you can't cook, that's the answer to all your problems.
Yeah, Tace, thank you very much for what you've done and being involved in our tournament, and really looking forward to having you back next year.
Thank you very much. I love being involved, and well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marius.
Just to confirm, this is back-to-back wins for Paarl Boys. That's a wonderful